chosen ones, heaven was shocked by the way you loved your soulmate. There is something sacred about what you have carried inside your heart, something so pure and steady that even heaven paused and took notice. You may have felt unseen, misunderstood, or even forgotten in moments when your love was given without condition, but nothing about your love was ever wasted. It rose quietly like a prayer that never needed words, reaching places far beyond what your eyes could see. This love, the kind that stays even when it is not returned the same way, has a depth that touched the heart of God Himself. Stay with this truth, because what is being revealed now carries a comfort that your soul has been longing to feel. Type Amen if you agree. Your love was never ordinary, and it was never meant to be easy. It came from a place inside you that was shaped by God's own nature, gentle and patient, willing to give even when it felt like it cost you everything. While others walked away or gave only what was convenient, you chose to stay true to what your heart believed was right. That choice was not weakness, and it was not foolishness. It was a reflection of the love that Jesus showed, a love that does not turn cold when it faces pain. Heaven saw every moment when you stayed kind instead of becoming bitter, and every one of those moments became something beautiful in God's sight. There were nights when you felt the weight of your own heart, when loving deeply made you feel alone rather than fulfilled. You carried emotions that were too heavy to explain, yet you still chose to care. That kind of strength does not come from the world. It comes from a spirit that has been touched by God's grace. Even when your soulmate did not fully understand the depth of your love, your heart remained open, and that openness was never a mistake. It became a testimony of what true love looks like when it is guided by something higher than human understanding. Take a moment to gently support this by liking the video, allowing this light to reach someone else who needs the same comfort today. God has seen every tear that came quietly, every silent hope that you held onto when things felt uncertain. Nothing about your journey has been hidden from Him. The love you gave was not measured by how it was received, but by the purity with which it was offered. That is why heaven was moved. Not because everything was perfect, but because your love remained real even in imperfect situations. That kind of love reflects a heart that has been shaped by divine care. There is a deep healing that begins to unfold when you understand that your love had purpose. It was never meant to break you. It was meant to reveal the strength within you. Sometimes love shows its power not in what it gains, but in what it endures. You endured more than most would, and yet your heart did not harden. That is something rare, something sacred, and something God honors in ways that go beyond what you can see right now. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. Jesus understands this kind of love better than anyone, because He Himself loved without limits. He knows what it feels like to give everything and still be misunderstood. That is why He draws close to you in a special way. Your heart speaks a language that heaven recognizes. It speaks of sacrifice, patience, and a quiet hope that refuses to disappear. Even when your path felt confusing, your love remained clear, and that clarity is something God treasures deeply. There is a reason your heart feels different from others. It was never designed to follow shallow patterns or temporary feelings. It was created to hold something lasting, something meaningful. That is why you felt everything so deeply. That is why your love could not be half-hearted. You were carrying something that reflected God's own nature, and that is why heaven responded with such attention. Your love told a story that words could never fully explain. Even now, there is a gentle restoration taking place within you. It may not always be loud or visible, but it is real. God is healing the parts of your heart that felt stretched and tired. He is bringing peace where there was confusion and calm where there was uncertainty. You are not being left in the place where you once felt lost. You are being guided into a space where your love will no longer feel like a burden, but like a gift that brings warmth and fulfillment. Your journey is not defined by what went wrong or what felt incomplete. It is defined by the love you carried and the faith that kept you going. God is not finished with your story. He is shaping it in ways that will make sense when the time is right. What you gave will return to you in a form that brings peace, not pain. The love you showed will not be forgotten, and it will not be lost. The love you gave before came from a place of honesty and devotion, but it also carried a weight that was never meant for you to hold alone. You gave more than you received, and you stayed longer than most would have. That was not a mistake, but it was a season. God allowed you to experience that depth so you could understand the true value of your own heart. Now, He is gently teaching you that your love deserves to be met with the same sincerity and care that you offered so freely. Type 1010 to receive blessings. Is it really possible that a 7-second ritual could turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A study connected to a CIA leak introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it trains the mind to draw money toward you. People who once struggled financially are now living their dream lifestyles with luxury homes, vehicles, and travel. But this information might not remain online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. There were moments when you questioned yourself, when you wondered if loving so deeply was something that made life harder instead of better. Those thoughts came from the pain you carried, not from the truth of who you are. Your love is not a weakness, it is a reflection of something sacred that lives within you. When it is placed in the right space, it brings healing, not hurt. God is preparing that space for you, even now, in ways that may feel unseen, but are very real. Jesus understands the quiet ache that comes from loving without being fully understood. He knows the feeling of giving from the heart and not always receiving the same depth in return. That is why He walks so closely with you during this time. He is not distant from your experience. He is present within it, offering a peace that does not depend on how others respond. His presence is becoming your comfort, and slowly, that comfort is turning into strength. As this new season begins to unfold, you may notice that your heart is becoming more calm, more steady, and more at ease with itself. You are no longer trying to prove your love or hold on to something that feels uncertain. Instead, you are allowing things to settle in a natural way. This is not you giving up on love. This is you trusting God to guide it in the right direction. There is a quiet confidence growing within you, and it is rooted in the understanding that your heart is safe in His care. There is also a healing taking place in the memories you carry. Moments that once felt painful are slowly being softened. The sharp edges are fading, and what remains is a gentle understanding of what those experiences taught you. You are beginning to see that even in the hardest times, God was shaping your heart, preparing it for something that would not leave you feeling empty. This healing is not about forgetting. It is about being able to remember without feeling broken. Type yes to receive miracles. God is not asking you to close your heart or become distant from love. He is inviting you to trust Him with it. There is a difference between holding on to something out of fear and allowing something to grow in faith. You are moving from fear into faith, from uncertainty into quiet assurance. This transition may feel unfamiliar at times, but it is leading you toward a place where your love will feel supported, not strained. The connection you once had with your soulmate was real, and the love you gave was genuine. Nothing about that was wasted or meaningless. Even if things did not unfold the way you expected, that experience served a purpose in your life. It revealed the depth of your heart, and it showed you the kind of love you are capable of giving. That knowledge is not something to be taken lightly. It is a gift that will guide you moving forward. Now, God is aligning things in a way that will bring balance into your life. The love you carry will not always feel one-sided. There is a new sense of harmony being prepared, one where your heart will feel understood and valued. This is not about replacing what was lost. It is about bringing something that fits your heart in a way that feels right and peaceful. You are not being left behind. You are being led forward. As you continue this journey, you may feel moments of quiet reflection, times when your heart looks back and remembers what it once held so closely. These moments are not meant to pull you backward. They are meant to show you how far you have come. You are not the same person who once felt unsure and overwhelmed. You have grown, and that growth is something to be honored. There is also a new sense of clarity forming within you. You are beginning to understand what you truly need in love, not just what you are willing to give. This clarity is important because it protects your heart while still allowing it to remain open. You are learning that love should feel like peace, not confusion. It should bring a sense of calm, not constant worry. This understanding is becoming a foundation that will guide your future. God is patient with you as you move through this transformation. He is not rushing you or expecting you to have everything figured out at once. He is walking with you, step by step, allowing you to heal, to grow, and to rediscover the beauty of your own heart. You are not alone in this process. His presence is steady, and His care for you is constant. The love that once felt overwhelming is now becoming something gentle and steady within you. It is no longer pulling you in different directions. It is becoming centered, grounded, and peaceful. This change is not something you forced. It is something that is happening naturally as you allow God to guide your heart. This is what healing looks like. It is not loud or dramatic. It is quiet, steady, and deeply real. You are being prepared for a love that feels different from what you have known before. It will not require you to lose yourself or carry everything alone. It will meet you where you are and grow with you in a way that feels natural. This kind of love is not rushed. It is built slowly, with care and understanding. God is aligning this for you in His perfect time. Until that moment arrives, there is a peace that you can rest in. You do not need to search or force anything to happen. What is meant for you will come in a way that feels right. Your role is to remain open, to trust, and to continue allowing your heart to heal and grow. Everything else is being taken care of in ways that you may not fully see yet. What is the real story behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that helps ordinary people eliminate debt and attract major wealth. With support from 4 neuroscience labs, this simple method practiced at home is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government may remove this information at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. The love you gave in the past was powerful, and it will always be a part of your story. It does not define your future, but it has shaped who you are becoming. You are not starting over from nothing. You are moving forward with a heart that has learned, grown, and become stronger through everything it has experienced. God is still writing your story, and it is far from finished. There are moments ahead that will bring joy, peace, and a sense of fulfillment that feels right for your heart. You are not being left in a place of longing. You are being guided towards something that will feel like home, something that will reflect the love you have always carried within you. The love you once gave so freely was a reflection of your true nature, but it also revealed how much of yourself you were willing to pour out without holding anything back. You gave with your whole heart, and that kind of giving is rare. Yet, God is now teaching you something just as important. He is showing you that your heart deserves to be cared for with the same tenderness that you offered to someone else. This lesson is not taking away your ability to love. It is strengthening it in a way that protects you while still allowing you to remain open and kind. Type 222 to claim miracles. There is a gentle rebuilding happening within you, one that is not rushed or forced. It is like a quiet restoration, where every part of your heart is being carefully touched and healed. The places that once felt fragile are becoming strong again, not in a hard or distant way, but in a way that feels grounded and peaceful. You are not becoming someone who loves less. You are becoming someone who loves with wisdom, with clarity, and with a deeper sense of self. Jesus walks closely with you during this time, not as someone who watches from a distance, but as someone who understands every part of your journey. He knows what it feels like to give love and not always receive it in the same measure. He knows the quiet ache that can come from caring deeply. That is why his presence feels so near to you now. He is not allowing your heart to feel alone in this process. He is guiding you gently, reminding you that your love was never misplaced, but simply given in a season that had its purpose. There is also a quiet release happening within you. You are letting go of the need to understand everything that happened. You are no longer trying to hold on to every detail or make sense of every moment. Instead, you are allowing yourself to trust that what needed to happen has already served its purpose. This release is bringing a sense of freedom into your heart. It is making space for something new, something that does not carry the same weight as before. Type 1111 if you believe. God is preparing you for a love that feels aligned with your spirit, one that does not require you to question your worth or your place. This love will not make you feel like you are giving more than you receive. It will feel balanced, steady, and deeply comforting. It will not come with confusion or doubt. It will come with a quiet knowing that this is something meant for you, something that reflects the love you have always carried within your own heart. As you move forward, you may notice that your thoughts are becoming more peaceful. The constant questioning is fading, and in its place is a gentle trust. You are no longer searching for answers in the same way. You are beginning to feel that everything is unfolding as it should. This trust is not something you forced. It is something that has grown naturally as you have allowed God to work within your heart. There is also a renewed sense of hope forming inside you. It is not loud or overwhelming, but it is steady and real. It feels like a quiet light that stays with you, even in moments of stillness. This hope is not based on what you have lost. It is based on what is still ahead. God is showing you that your story is not defined by one chapter. There is more to come, and it carries a sense of peace that your heart has been waiting for. You are also learning to see yourself differently. You are beginning to recognize your own worth in a deeper way. You are seeing that your love is not something to be taken lightly. It is something valuable, something meaningful, and something that deserves to be honored. This awareness is changing how you move forward. It is helping you set gentle boundaries while still remaining open to what God has for you. The connection you once held will always be a part of your journey, but it no longer holds the same place in your heart. It has shifted into something softer, something that does not carry the same intensity. This is not because your love has faded, but because it has transformed. It has become something that no longer weighs you down. Instead, it exists as a quiet memory, one that you can hold without feeling overwhelmed. God is leading you into a space where your heart will feel at ease again. This space is not filled with uncertainty or longing. It is filled with peace, clarity, and a sense of belonging. You are not being led into something complicated. You are being led into something simple and true, something that feels natural and right for who you are becoming. There is a beautiful balance forming within you now. Your heart is open, but it is also protected. You are able to feel deeply without losing your sense of self. This balance is something that God has been carefully building within you, and it will guide you in the days ahead. It will help you recognize what is right for you and what is not, without confusion or doubt. Is it time for you to try the same secret CIA ritual that is changing lives within seconds? A newly leaked study connected to the CIA reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming people's lives almost overnight. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains the mind to attract wealth naturally. People who once struggled financially are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and travel. But this secret might not remain online much longer. Click the description and comments now before it is removed. As this journey continues, you will begin to notice small moments of joy returning to your life. These moments may seem simple, but they carry a deeper meaning. They are signs that your heart is healing, that it is opening up again in a healthy and peaceful way. You are not closing yourself off from love. You are learning how to receive it in a way that feels safe and fulfilling. God is not in a hurry with your story. He is allowing everything to unfold in a way that brings lasting peace, not temporary comfort. What He is preparing for you will not leave you feeling uncertain or unsettled. It will feel like something you can rest in, something that brings a deep sense of calm to your spirit. The love you carry is still as strong as it has always been. It has not been diminished by what you have experienced. If anything, it has become more refined, more grounded, and more aligned with who you truly are. This love will find its place in a way that feels right, and when it does, it will not feel like something you have to fight for. It will feel like something that flows naturally, something that grows with ease. You are being guided into a new chapter, one that reflects the growth and healing that has taken place within you. This chapter will not repeat the same patterns. It will bring a sense of peace that feels different from what you have known before. It will allow your heart to feel seen, valued, and understood in a way that brings comfort rather than confusion. This is not something you forced. This is something God has been doing within you, slowly and carefully, without rushing a single moment. You are beginning to feel that your heart is safe again, not because everything outside has changed, but because something inside you has found peace. The love you once poured out so freely is no longer scattered or stretched thin. It is becoming centered, held together by a deeper understanding of who you are and what you deserve. You are no longer trying to hold on to something that felt uncertain. Instead, you are holding on to yourself, and that is where everything begins to shift. God is teaching you that your heart matters just as much as the love you give. This lesson is not taking anything away from you. It is giving you something stronger to stand on. Type 777 if you trust God. There were times when you felt like your love was not fully seen, like it was too much for someone to understand or appreciate. That feeling may have stayed with you for a while, but it is not your truth. Your love was never too much. It was simply given in a place that could not fully hold it. Now, God is guiding you toward spaces where your heart will not feel like it needs to shrink or hide. You are being led towards something that will meet you with the same depth and care. There is a quiet confidence growing within you now. It is not loud or overwhelming, but it is steady and real. You are beginning to trust yourself again. You are starting to feel that your heart knows what it needs, and that it is okay to listen to that feeling. This confidence is not based on what others have done or said. It is rooted in the way God is restoring your sense of self from within. You may also notice that you are becoming more at peace with the past. The memories that once felt heavy are no longer pulling you down in the same way. They are becoming lighter, easier to carry, and easier to understand. This does not mean that those moments did not matter. It means that they no longer control how you feel in the present. God is gently lifting that weight from your heart, allowing you to move forward without being held back. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. There is also a new sense of clarity forming within you. You are seeing things in a way that feels simple and true. You are no longer caught in confusion or overthinking. Instead, there is a calm understanding that guides your thoughts and your feelings. This clarity is helping you see what is right for you and what is not, without struggle. It is like a quiet light that shows you the way without needing to push or force anything. Jesus is close to you in this season, walking with you in a way that feels personal and comforting. He understands your heart, not just the surface of it, but every part of it. He knows the love you gave, the pain you felt, and the strength it took to keep going. That is why his presence feels so gentle and reassuring. He is not asking you to carry anything alone anymore. He is inviting you to rest in his care. As you continue to move forward, there is a sense that something new is beginning to take shape in your life. It may not be fully visible yet, but it is there. God is preparing something that aligns with the person you are becoming. This is not about replacing what was lost. It is about bringing something that fits your heart in a way that feels natural and peaceful. You are not stepping into something uncertain. You are stepping into something that has been carefully prepared for you. Your heart is also becoming more open in a healthy way. You are no longer guarded out of fear, but you are also not giving everything away without care. There is a balance forming within you, one that allows you to love deeply while still honoring yourself. This balance is something that will guide you in every connection you experience moving forward. It will help you recognize what feels right and what does not, without confusion. Do you know why people everywhere are suddenly talking about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave technique that allegedly leaked from the CIA is reportedly changing lives across the globe. Supported by neuroscience, this short 7-second practice is helping everyday people attract money, freedom, and luxury into their lives. If you are seeing this right now, you are lucky, because the page might disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments to discover the secret before it gets removed. There is a quiet joy returning to you as well. It may show up in small moments, in simple things that bring a sense of peace to your heart. These moments are important because they remind you that your life is not defined by what you have been through. There is still beauty ahead of you, and you are beginning to feel it again. This joy is not something you have to search for. It is something that is naturally finding its way back to you. God is not rushing your journey. He is allowing everything to unfold at the right pace in a way that brings lasting peace. What He is preparing for you will not come with confusion or doubt. It will feel clear, steady, and right. You will not need to question it or chase after it. It will come into your life in a way that feels natural and aligned with who you are. The love that once felt overwhelming is now becoming something calm and steady within you. It is no longer pulling you in different directions. It is becoming grounded, centered, and peaceful. This is not because your love has changed, but because you have grown. You are learning how to hold your love in a way that feels safe and fulfilling. There is also a sense that you are being guided towards something that feels like home. Not a place, but a feeling. A connection that brings peace instead of confusion and warmth instead of uncertainty. This is what God has been preparing for you all along. It is not something that will take from you. It is something that will add to your life in a meaningful way. You are not the same person you once were, and that is a beautiful thing. You have grown through everything you have experienced. You have learned, healed, and become stronger in ways that are not always visible, but deeply real. This growth is what is preparing you for what comes next. It is what will allow you to receive love in a way that feels right for you. The love you once gave is no longer something you look back on with confusion. It has become something you understand in a new way. You see now that it was never about losing yourself or giving too much. It was about revealing the depth of your heart and the strength that lives within you. That love showed you who you are, and now you are stepping into that truth with a calm confidence that was not there before. You are no longer questioning your worth. You are beginning to feel it fully. Type Amen if you agree. There is also a sense of release that continues to grow within you. You are letting go of the need to hold on to what once was, not because it did not matter, but because it has already served its purpose. This release does not feel forced. It feels natural, like something that is simply ready to be set down. You are not losing anything by letting go. You are making space for something that will feel lighter and more aligned with who you are now. God is guiding you into a place where your heart will no longer feel like it has to work so hard to be understood. There is a connection being prepared for you that will not require you to explain yourself or prove your love. It will recognize you as you are and meet you in a way that feels calm and steady. This is the kind of love that reflects God's own nature, one that does not confuse or overwhelm, but gently supports and uplifts. There is also a deeper trust forming within you. You are beginning to trust the timing of your life in a way that feels peaceful. You are no longer trying to control what happens next or rush into something just to fill a space. Instead, you are allowing things to unfold naturally. This trust is not something you learned overnight. It has been growing through every moment you chose to keep your heart open, even when it was difficult. Take a quiet moment to like the video, allowing this warmth to reach someone else who needs to feel this same peace today. Jesus is walking closely with you in this season, not as a distant presence, but as a gentle guide who understands your heart completely. He knows the love you gave, the patience you showed, and the strength it took to keep going. That is why his presence feels so comforting now. He is not asking you to carry anything alone. He is reminding you that your heart is safe with him and that everything you have experienced is being used for something meaningful. There is a new kind of strength forming within you, one that does not come from holding on tightly, but from letting go with peace. This strength is quiet, but it is powerful. It allows you to move forward without fear, knowing that you are supported in ways that go beyond what you can see. You are not walking this path alone. Every step you take is being guided with care. Type 1111 to affirm. As you continue forward, there is a sense that your heart is opening again, but in a way that feels safe and balanced. You are not closing yourself off from love, but you are also not giving everything away without thought. There is a wisdom guiding you now, helping you recognize what feels right and what does not. This wisdom is a gift, one that will protect your heart while still allowing it to remain soft and open. There is also a quiet joy returning to your life, one that feels simple and real. It may appear in small moments, in gentle feelings that remind you that life still holds beauty for you. These moments are not random. They are signs that your heart is healing and that you are moving into a space where peace can grow. You are not being left behind in your story. You are stepping into a new chapter that carries a sense of calm and fulfillment. Could a brain ritual revealed by the CIA be the fastest way to step into a life of luxury? Recently uncovered CIA research has brought attention to a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary individuals attract wealth almost instantly. This simple 7-second ritual you can do at home has been confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs. People are moving from debt to dream homes, luxury cars, and vacations. If you are seeing this, consider yourself fortunate, because this page could be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it disappears. God is not rushing anything in your life. He is allowing everything to come together in a way that feels natural and right. What is meant for you will not come with confusion or struggle. It will arrive with a sense of clarity that feels unmistakable. You will not need to question it or chase after it. It will come to you in a way that feels aligned with who you are becoming. The love you carry is still strong, still deep, and still full of warmth. It has not been taken from you or diminished by what you have experienced.